I have with me the lyrics of the national anthem of Ghana and the pledge. I intend to read the pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. Pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage, won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. Oh, Ghana. Are we serious as a people? Do we understand the pledge? Pledge. I want to analyze this pledge, which was written by Iframamu, Philip Beho composed the anthem. What about the pledge? Eight lines. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. Stop. I represent each Ghanaian, every Ghanaian. So I, Adam Kwashi, promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. You who is watching, promise on your honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, your motherland. Are we faithful citizens and are we loyal citizens? We are not. Only a few. Majority are not faithful and they are not loyal to Ghana. But I cannot blame them. It is the system that has made you so. It is the system, the political system, the economic system, the social system, the educational system, the religious system has made you anti-Ghana. Go to our secondary schools and basic schools. I will use myself as an example. In 2013, West African Senior Secondary School Examination, government paper was cancelled as a result of leakage. The questions leaked, so it was cancelled. Who leaked the questions? The students obviously did not leak the questions. It was leaked by WAEC officials. Why did WAEC officials leak the questions? But when they leaked the questions, the students reject them? No. They got hold of the questions. Some even paid to get the questions. Even some headmasters were involved. This is who we are. But we pretend that we are loyal citizens, faithful citizens. This is the pledge of Ghana. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. We are pretending to be who we are not. We continue by saying, I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. My goodness. Do we say this? Do we mean it? We don't mean it. We don't mean it. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. Oh my goodness. Pledge myself to the service of Ghana. Service of Ghana. Service of Ghana. Look at the Ghana Police Service. Look at the armed forces of Ghana. Look at the mode of recruitment. Look at the Ghana Police Service. And we say, I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength, as if we are even strong, and with all my heart. We are heartless people, but we are always pledging, and we have been pledging, and we are where we are, if not hypocrites. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana. That is not to say that they are not patriotic citizens. There are people who are willing to serve, but they are a few. They constitute a few. Majority of our citizens are not loyal. They are not patriotic. And you cannot blame them for that because the political establishment has failed. Line 5 of the National Pledge. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. What does this mean? We promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. Today, we don't believe in ourselves. Our women are bleaching their skin. We've become white people in black skin. We don't even want to speak our language. You're fairy. You go to some homes, only English is spoken because they are ignorant. But that has become the order of the day. So our forefathers who toiled would not be happy with us if they were to resurrect from their graves and see what we call modern life. It is not modern life, it is ignorant life, disguised in modernity. Black is beautiful, but we have not been taught that black is beautiful. We go to school to submit to white supremacy. We go to church to submit to white supremacy. We have a white savior who represents white supremacy. So when we go to church, we uphold white supremacy. That is disguised in Christianity. We say, I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana, so help me God. Does Ghana have a good name? I'm afraid. Does Ghana have a good name to defend? Do you know that when you combine these countries, America, Russia, England, North Korea, South Korea, and Germany, the total number of ministers is less than the total number of government ministers in Ghana currently. Ghana has over 100 ministers, a country with a population of less than 30 million people. But we have more ministers than America, United Kingdom, America, Britain, France, China combined. We have more ministers than these superpowers combined. This is who we are. So I don't know the good name that Ghana has that we will uphold and defend. And then after doing all these negative things, we conclude by saying, so help me God. How can God help you when you are not loyal to your country, when you pay and receive bribes? How can God help you when you don't vote on issues? You don't vote for visionaries. You vote for people based on your tribe. How can God help us when we are ethnocentric? We think we are Ga, we are better than Ewes. We are Ewes, we are better than Ashantis. We are Ashantis, we are better than Fantis. We are Fantis, we are better than Northerners and so on. How can we make progress and how can God help us? God will not help us. That is why we are where we are. There's something interesting that I want to tell you. It's very interesting. Take a social studies textbook, secondary school and JSS. Problems of the educational system in Ghana. And one of the problems is overloaded curriculum, which means that the problem is known and it is in our social studies textbook, overloaded curriculum. And you see in that same textbook solutions to the problems